Good afternoon, family and friends. I hope everyone had a great Monday. We're officially off of work, so now it's time to go ahead and prepare some dinner for the family. We're going to make tinga de pollo, also known as chicken tinga.
From the chicken.
And so we're going to use a rotisserie chicken. That's what I use. I shredded the chicken. I reserved the bones so that way I can make a broth. This broth will be good to make future food throughout the week. For example, some Mexican rice tomorrow. But today we're going to go ahead and also use some of the broth for our tinga. So I added 6 cups of water, 1/4 of an onion, 6 garlic cloves, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to add 1 spring of cilantro. I'm going to cover it on low heat, and I'm going to simmer this for at least 1 hour. If you can leave it for an hour and 15 minutes, the longer you simmer it on low heat, the better the broth is going to be. But I don't have time to leave it for the long, so it's going to be an hour here. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is prepare my adobo sauce, which is going to have 3 cloves of garlic, and then I'm going to use 3 Roma tomatoes. I'm going to cut them in 4 pieces, and then throw them into the blender with 1 cup of water. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of Nor Suiza. We're also going to add our adobo chipotles. I'm going to use half of a can. You can only, if you want, use 1, use 2, just to give it that smoky flavor. Entirely up to you. I'm going to dice my onion, and I'm going to reserve that so that way we can saute that in our next step. There goes the cup of water. We're going to blend it on high speed. We're going to put our pan to warm up, and then we're adding here 1 tablespoon and a half of olive oil. Next, we're going to add our onions maybe 2 minutes after you add your oil, so that way it gets warm, it gets hot. Saute your onions until they become translucent. Should take anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. Once everything's sauteed, we're going to go ahead and add your adobo sauce. We're going to simmer that, cook it for another 3 minutes. Once everything is cooked, everything's integrated, you can add a little bit of salt if you want, or you can wait till the end. Here I'm adding 2 cups of the broth that we made earlier. I'm adding all of my chicken, mixing that very well, adding a spring of cilantro. You can here taste it and see if it's good with salt. If not, add a little bit more. Now we're going to go ahead and shred our lettuce. And then the fresh cheese we're going to shred as well. We're going to crumble it. We're going to add some sour cream to the tostada. We're going to add our chicken, lettuce, queso fresco, pickled onions. I can show you how to make that later. And then I'm going to add a little bit of lime juice. And there you go. That is your tinga tostada. Let me know if you like it.